Good evening. Tonight, the stage is crowded with performers, governors, senators, representatives, commentators, men and women wrapped not in principles, but in party colors. Red, blue, left, right, a circus of division masquerading as democracy. And yet, in moments of crisis, they all seem to recite the very same script. The people must rise. The people must protest. The people must vote harder. The people must fight for democracy. And perhaps they are not entirely wrong. Because protest is the language of the unheard, and history has never been changed by silence. But there is a question no one dares ask the performers upon the stage. Where are you? You tell the people to march while you remain behind bulletproof glass. You tell the people to resist while you attend fundraising dinners. You tell the people to stand united while your campaigns profit from division. They ask the worker to risk their livelihood, the student to risk arrest, the parent to risk everything. And yet so few among the powerful are willing to stand shoulder to shoulder with the very people whose suffering built their platform. A governor appears before cameras declaring solidarity. A congresswoman raises her fist and speaks of revolution. Another demands loyalty to democracy itself. And still, the distance remains. Because solidarity is not spoken, it is lived. It is not a hashtag, not a campaign slogan, not a carefully crafted speech written by consultants beneath studio lights. Solidarity means standing in the cold beside the frightened, walking beside the angry, listening to the forgotten, risking reputation, comfort, and power for something greater than re-election. And that is where the illusion begins to crack. Because too many politicians have mistaken leadership for performance. They speak to the people, but they no longer stand among them. And perhaps that is why distrust spreads like fire through dry timber. Because the people are exhausted of being treated like foot soldiers in endless political wars between rival kingdoms wearing elephant pins and donkey emblems. Each side proclaiming themselves saviors, each side warning the other will bring ruin, each side demanding obedience in exchange for protection. Vote for us, donate to us, defend us, save democracy for us, always for us, rarely for you. And somewhere in the noise, the people themselves became secondary. A prop in the theater, a statistic in polling data, a face in a crowd useful only when election season arrives. But a nation does not belong to politicians. It belongs to the people who bleed for it quietly every day. The truck driver, the nurse, the exhausted mother working double shifts, the veteran abandoned after service, the young man drowning in debt, the elderly choosing between medicine and food. These are not demographics. These are the nation. And if those who claim to lead truly believe in unity, then let them descend from the stage. No more speeches from balconies. No more declarations from behind security lines. Stand in the streets you speak about. Walk among the struggling you invoke in every campaign ad. Face the anger you helped create. Shoulder to shoulder, not above, not ahead, beside. Because leadership without sacrifice is marketing, and courage without risk is merely theater. The people do not need more rulers pretending to be rebels. They need honesty. They need leaders willing to lose power for principle instead of sacrificing principle to keep power. And until that day comes, many will continue to look upon the political stage and see not public servants, but actors auditioning for applause while the world beyond the curtain burns. Remember, a government, whether draped in red or blue, should fear the silence of its people far more than their voices, because voices can still be ignored. But silence is what remains after faith has died. Good evening, and may the mask remind you that no party will save a people unwilling to save themselves.